Hi guys, and welcome to our WWE Summerslam 2019 prediction video. And yes, I'm back with Mr. Bowness. He's been gone for quite a while. I think we haven't done a prediction video since Super Showdown. But yeah, he's back, and what a pay-per-view to be back for? Summerslam! Arguably WWE's second biggest show of the year, although I would argue Royal Rumble's the biggest show. But it's a interpretation, isn't it? You looking forward to SummerSlam, Callum?
I am very much looking forward to SummerSlam. The biggest party of the summer. There's 10 matches right now. Probably better be more.
Yeah, there'll be a few more added next week. Of course, it's in Toronto.
Canada.
Yeah, for the first time in a while, because I think the last couple of SummerSlams have all been in New York, so it's good to see moving to a different location. So yeah, we'll see how the Toronto crowd. Well, I'm sure Toronto's always a good crowd, so it should be a really, really fun show. So let's get to it.
Hopefully so. Right. This match. I don't know where it came from, but it's The Miz versus Dolph Ziggler.
Sorry, bring my tea. Because
Dolph Ziggler superkicked Shawn Michaels on Miz TV, and then something happened.
He's been calling out Goldberg a lot too, and people were thinking of getting. There's a lot of rumors saying we're going to get Goldberg and Ziggler. Because, he's been constantly calling Goldberg out on SmackDown, going, oh, that's Goldberg, bad. Did you see Goldberg's last match? And everyone thought,
Goldberg put a picture on Instagram of him in his wrestling gear as well.
It's not going to happen. But it's not going to happen unless...
Well, obviously not. It's The Miz versus Dolph now.
Yeah.
Miz. I'm going to say Miz.
Dolph. Because Dolph hasn't won in ages. And I think
Neither is Miz.
Oh, yeah, but... Oh, it's tough. But
I feel like they both need to win, but I feel like because of the disrespect that Ziggler's been given all the legends like Shawn Michaels,
maybe Goldberg or Shawn will interfere. Maybe, but it should be a good match. These two had a long rivalry. Remember, they had some great matches over the IC belt in 2016. Yeah, so they've had some great matches. These two. This feud could never get old. I'm looking forward to it. It could be a surprise hit, this match, but I'm just going to say Dolph. To flip of the coin, I think both guys would win, but yeah, I'm going to say Dolph because I think he really needs a win. He's lost a lot of matches, at least recently, so yeah, Dolph. But could be Miz. Okay.
Well, that's our first match. First disagreement already.
Yeah, I've got
a good video.
I've got a feeling we're going to disagree a few times in this video, but let's continue.
Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt. Or the Demon versus the Fiend.
Oh no, I think they're going to save that for a few months down the line, but I can't wait for this match. It's Bray Wyatt's
we know
match.
we know he's coming out as the Fiend anyway.
Yeah, I love this gimmick so much. Like this Firefly Funhouse.
Let me in.
I know, and then the Fiend. It's terrifying. That mask. That is freaky.
It's scary.
And I love it. It's such a good refresh for Bray Wyatt's character. Apparently, it was all his idea, and Vince was like, "Yeah, roll with it." And it's been amazing. I love the Firefly Funhouse segments. Hi, Finn, and all that with the puppets, and then
Yowie wow.
Yeah, I'm getting that T-shirt as soon as I can. Yowie wowie. I love it. I love it. And yeah, poor Finn. He's gonna get squashed. I really do think this is gonna be a squash match. I think they're really gonna put over this Fiend character loads by just squashing Balor in his first. This is his first match as the Fiend, and I think Balor is also leaving after SummerSlam, taking for a bit of time off. So it just makes sense. Put Bray Wyatt's new gimmick over. Finn could honestly be a squash. Honestly, I'm sorry, Finn, but to really put over this new gimmick, Finn can just get squashed in like 3 minutes, and then boom, that's it. And then holy shit, this new gimmick's a killer. Who's gonna stop Bray Wyatt? Go.
Well, I'm going to say Bray.
Yeah.
Bray's going to win. I mean, if Finn came out as a demon, it might have been a bit different, but they're not going to, they're not going to sacrifice the demon for Bray Wyatt.
Hey, come on, they could put
put
over this new gimmick really strong. Apparently, he's going to beat Finn Balor, and then he's going to come back as the demon, maybe for Royal Rumble, and then we get a rematch with the demon and the Fiend.
That'd be cool, but yeah, I don't see the demon coming out, and I see Bray Wyatt winning fairly easily because I asked to win his first match.
Well, he came out for Baron Corbin and Bobby Lashley, so what's the stuff coming out from Bray Wyatt? So
this is true.
Yeah, but yeah, Bray Wyatt easily. Yeah, sorry Finn.
Sorry Finn, but we're going with Bray Wyatt. Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon.
Yes, the Kevin Owens Show.
Singles match, and if Kevin Owens loses, he will quit the WWE. So we all know who's winning, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it's very obvious. He's not leaving WWE. He's so hot right now as this new babyface on SmackDown.
He's a new Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I know, he's amazing, cutting all these pipe bombs and Shane going, you're taking away all the power from the Dark roster. Chill about the rest. It's not about Shane McMahon. He's spitting all these facts. It's great. And yeah, last night he had an amazing match with Drew McIntyre, and he beat Drew McIntyre clean. I mean, not many people beat Drew McIntyre clean apart from Roman. I mean, so they're really pushing KO.
Yeah.
And I love it.
Roman and Cedric Alexander.
Yeah, that was a cheeky roll-up, like a proper clean win with a finisher. I love it, because KO, when he first came back, he was just losing so many matches. But now when he's turned proper babyface, it's great. I want him to push KO back to the moon. He's one of my low favourite guys, Kevin Owens, and yeah, obviously he's going to win. He's not leaving WWE. They did this at WrestleMania 34, where he was leaving, but then he was just on Raw the next night, remember, against Shane and Bryan. But yeah, he's not leaving anyway. He's one of the big top baby faces at the minute. So yeah, Kevin Owens, and hopefully this can be the end of Shane on pay-per-views for a while, but maybe not. I don't think so.
Next match is just a straight singles match between Sami Zayn and Alistair Black.
Ooh, this could be a really hidden gem, this match. I think this could be a match of the night contender if these two are given enough time. God, Alistair Black's match with Cesaro at Extreme Rules. That was amazing. So, yeah, I think this is going to be another hit. And yes, Sami Zayn's the next one to call Alistair Black's like open challenge. Like he's sitting in that room going, who will find me next? Sami Zayn's
knock on the door.
Yeah, Sami Zayn's accepted the challenge just like Cesaro did, and it should be a great match. But yeah, Alistair Black.
Probably. Yeah. There isn't really much more to say. He's on like a push type thing, you know.
Yeah, I think he'll be getting a title push soon, Alistair Black. I think they're just grooming him for that, like having all these big single wins over these mid-card guys. And yeah, I think Sami Zayn's next. But should be a great match.
You're next.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Sami Zayn's next. But should be a really good match, shouldn't it? Really good. There's going to be a lot of near falls, I think.
It will.
Definitely be a This Is Awesome chant, I think, during it. So yeah, okay.
All right. First, we'll go for Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus.
Ooh, I
in
know.
a singles match. This came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Trish Stratus came out for what's it called? King's Corner or something, is it? For Jerry
Lawler's.
And Charlotte challenged her to a match at SummerSlam, and she accepted. So we're getting the Queen versus the Queen in SummerSlam.
The Queen of the Attitude Era and the Queen of the current era. So yeah, this is a dream match.
This is a dream match.
This is a match we've wanted for years. We've been asking for Charlotte and Trish. Oh, can't. I think Trish is going to give us a good match. People say she's going to be really slow. She's only 43. That's not too old. She should.
No,
I think Charlotte will be able to carry her through a good match, and I think this will be a really good match. To be honest, I think it's pretty obvious. I think this is obviously a passing of the torch match. So Charlotte's going to get the.
I don't really feel like Charlotte needs a passing of the torch.
I know she's already a 9-time champion, but this is her beating a really old big legend. So.
Trish is a 7-time champion as well, I think.
Yeah.
So we've got like almost 20 women's titles between these two people.
Incredible. So this should be a good match, but I think Charlotte's going to win because she's going to get the big rub by beating a legend, beating Trish Stratus. Yeah. Then she really is one of the greatest women wrestlers of all time. So,
as much as I'd like to say Trish, which is weird because I always choose Charlotte in these predictions. It's going to be Charlotte because Trish, she's not going to come back full time or part time or anything. It's SummerSlam, one-off match. She goes back. Passes the torch to Charlotte, so yeah, I'm gonna say Charlotte Flair as well.
Yeah, okay,
fairly simple. Right, let's move on. Singles match for the WWE United States Championship between AJ Styles and Ricochet.
Yeah, so Ricochet won a gauntlet match on Raw to become the number one contender to get his rematch after AJ
was Ray, Sami, Andrade and Ricochet.
Yep. And
Ray did well in that, by the way. I was very proud of him.
He did, yeah.
He beat who did he beat first? I forgot. I said it a minute ago.
Doesn't matter, he didn't win anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Cesaro.
Yeah, okay, I'm looking forward to this. I really like their match at Extreme Rules.
Yeah. And
I think that was like a little taste. This is giving like the main big match, and I think this could be the best match of the night. Because these two had a great match, and I think they're going to give as long as these two get given like a big, long 20-minute slot, I think this could be a match of the year contender, these two, and I'm really looking forward to it. And it's quite tough to predict this one, because I feel like they could put it back on Ricochet, but I feel like they're not going to give AJ just 1 month for the belt, but we all thought that about Ricochet when he beat Joe, and then he lost it after a month, so
but
it's tough. But I think they're pushing the club, the OC at the minute, with all they've got all the
tag
team belts and the Access belts. So I think I'm going to say AJ to retain, but it should be a great match. I think the OC is going to come out and help AJ.
Oh, I'm going to say AJ as well. Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like he's not going to lose it. It's AJ Styles. But giving him a title for a month isn't morally right.
Remember when he was last time he was US champion, he was hot potato with
Corbin
and KO.
KO and
so. Yeah. But yeah, I think they're going to give him. They're really pushing the OC at the minute, aren't they? He's like a new big faction. So, well, a refurbished faction.
Shield.
Yeah. So, yeah, gonna say
Dean, come back. John.
No, he's killing it in New Japan at the minute.
G1 Supercard.
Yeah, he's killing it. Right.
Singles match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship between Bayley and Ember Moon.
Woo! Yeah, Ember Moon finally getting a push. We've both been asking for this for a long time because we really like Ember Moon, and she's finally got somewhat of a push. A championship match after Bayley picked her to be her next opponent. And yeah, I think this is something they both needed because I've not been a fan of Bayley's title reign so far. You know, having matches with Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, I was just like, I don't care. But you know, this is something a bit new now, something different. And Ember Moon, really like Ember Moon. And it's quite tough to predict this one.
I think so, yeah.
Because they've had some interactions on SmackDown. Of course, Ember Moon, she got battered last night.
She did.
She got Bayley bombed. She got, I think, who's she facing last night? I can't remember, but she got pinned, she got beat twice in 2 different moves, and Bayley was like, yeah. But she got hit with a... No, she didn't do that. But she got hit with a Dark Eclipse last week, Bayley. So, yeah, but it's like a friendly rivalry, isn't it? They don't hate each other. It's like, we respect each other. We're going to face each other. So, who have you got, Callum?
Ember Moon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't really know why. I just feel like
they're going to
first of all, she's not won a championship yet.
Well, in the main roster.
In WWE. Sorry, she was the NXT Women's Champion. I'm not want to be one of those people who says, "Oh, first title in WWE."
Michael Cole.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I just want her to win. Like, I feel like it'll just give something else. Like, she's an amazing competitor. She can have great matches with other people.
Yeah.
And Bayley's just been stale ever since she came onto the main roster, like in 2016 or wherever it was.
She's had a few high points, you know. When she won Money in the Bank, that was great. When she won, but then they just booked her in a crap feud with Alexa Bliss.
Again, yeah. So, yeah, Ember Moon, because I want to see something different. I want to see what they could do with her as champion.
Yeah, I'll be down for Ember Moon as champion. I want Ember Moon to win, but a little voice in my head's telling me that Bayley's going to retain. I don't think they're going to put the belt on Ember yet. I think they're going to drag this out. So, and I think there's going to be some sort of interference. I think a certain Sasha Banks might make her return.
But this is what we said.
Well, I said this for Extreme Rules.
At Extreme Rules.
It might happen here, because this is a big pay-per-view SummerSlam, and she might finally make her return here since WrestleMania. And then maybe we'll get a triple threat at Clash of Champions, Bayley, Sasha, and Ember. Ooh. So I think it's going to end maybe interference, and then Bayley retains through that. So yeah, I'm going to say Bayley, but honestly, if Ember won, I'd be made up. But I'm just going to say Bayley to retain here, and then maybe Ember or Sasha wins it at Clash of Champions, which is the next pay-per-view. So yeah,
right. Well, singles match for the WWE Raw Women's Championship between Becky Lynch and Natalya.
Yes,
and I'm going to choose right off the bat Natalya.
What? Whoa, Natalya!
Because it's in Toronto, Canada.
She's going to be the home.
She's going to be the home favourite.
I don't see Becky getting booed. I think she'll just get cheered as much.
Yeah, but this is what you don't understand about Canada. Like Toronto, you got Chris Jericho cheered like mad, crazy.
Kevin
Owens, Sami Zayn, and think about them two were die-hard heels when they went out in Toronto last year, and they got cheered, and the faces got booed. Becky Lynch is probably going to be number 1 in Toronto.
Really?
She is. Yeah, she is.
I don't think she's going to get booed. I think she won't get a bigger reaction, but
yeah, I think.
But why do you think Natalya? Why?
I don't know. I just feel like Becky's had them since WrestleMania. It's now SummerSlam. She's had them for a couple of months now.
Yeah, she's had a good run with the Raw.
And she's had a decent run with them. Fair enough.
SmackDown belt she lost after 1 month, but yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't feel like Natalya. I don't know. I'm going to say Natalya anyway.
Okay.
I haven't really got reasons behind it, but the biggest reason is because it's in Canada.
It's bold. I like it. Natalya. No, I actually was going to say Natalya before. Because, honestly, I think it's time for Becky to lose the belt. I think I've gone a bit sour on Becky. I feel
both of them.
Yeah, no, but I love Becky at first, but I think they've really watered her down the last couple of months with this thing with Seth Rollins, you big dope and all that. Come on. And I loved her as this man character, but I feel like she's lost quite a lot of momentum this last couple of months. With the feud with Lacey Evans didn't help at all. And I also think that certain Rowdy Ronda Rousey might make her return at the end of this match and cost Becky the belt, because her and Natalya, they're like good mates, and I've heard she might want to make her return sometime soon. She's been showing stuff on Instagram and YouTube, like she really wants to come back eventually. And I think this could be it. She costs Becky the belt, after revenge for her getting beat at WrestleMania with that cheeky roll up.
This is possible.
I think she's going to cost Becky the belt, and then her and Natalya like that at the end of the belt, and then we get Ronda and Becky at Clash of Champions maybe in a grudge match, and then Natalya's the new Raw Women's Champion, which I'll be down for. So yeah, we've both got Natalya.
Fair enough.
Although Becky could just retain, that's it.
Yeah,
we'll see.
But we'll see. It's good to go bold.
Yeah.
Right. Singles match for the WWE Championship between Kofi Kingston and Randy Orton.
Ooh, oh yes, this is the match I'm probably looking forward to the most. I'm really looking forward to this match. Oh yes, this is a match I wanted for. Oh yes, oh yeah. This is a match I've wanted for a long time.
Big feud in 2009 that Randy won.
I know. Well, I love the fuse that in this feud. Basically, how the stupid where Kofi botched the spot. He said
that's right. Yeah.
And that whole led to Kofi getting completely buried, and that was because of Randy backstage going to Vince. No,
he's crap.
He messed up a spot, and then and now basically he's like, the only reason you're champion, Kofi, is because I injured Ali. He's like, oh, that is true. That is true. The whole reason Kofi's champion is because of Randy.
Ali would have been in for this. I love it right now.
I love it when they use real life stuff in the feuds. It's great. And this is the first time Kofi's championship reign, so it felt like a big thing now, because with big champions. Because the only problem I've had with Kofi's title reign, as good as it's been, he's had defenses against KO, Ziggler, Joe. We all knew who was retaining, sadly, against Joe. But against Randy, now it feels like a big thing, a big title. And I feel like this could be the time where Kofi's title reign is coming to an end, and I think RKO. I think this is it. I think Randy made Kofi champion, and now he's going to end Kofi's championship reign. I think it's going to be a good match, really good match, but I think it's going to end with Randy Orton becoming, what, a 16-time? 15-time WWE champion. Sorry, Kofi. You've had
this is it. I don't think Randy needs a 15th championship.
It'd be awesome. I just love Randy.
It would be, fair enough. But
I think Kofi's time's come now. I think he's had a good run. It's time for a new champion, I think. But go.
I mean, I'm gonna say Kofi is retaining.
Really?
Because Randy won the feud in 2009 and all this thing about,
10 years ago.
But Kofi's gonna want to prove that it wasn't Randy that, won in the championship with Ali and stuff. So
he can overcome Randy now.
Overcome Randy, yeah. After so many years of being underneath Randy Orton.
But I think it'd be even better if Randy won, and then Kofi's like, oh, I can't beat this guy. My entire run's around Randy now because Randy made everything about my career.
Well, maybe
that'd be really interesting. So
I'm still gonna go with Kofi.
Okay, bold. I like it.
Bold, but
I can see Kofi keeping hold of it for a bit longer. Maybe Randy wins at Clash of Champions, but I think be great if Randy won. I think a lot of people want Randy to win too. I've seen it on Facebook. So okay,
well,
main event time.
Main event.
So far, as we know.
So far, yes, as we know.
This might change.
Unless the Undertaker and Goldberg comes back for them. I mean, it is a singles match for the WWE Universal Championship between Brock Lesnar and Seth Rollins.
Yes, of course, Brock Lesnar cashed in on Seth at the end of Extreme Rules. And I actually personally quite liked it. To be honest, I thought it got a big pop from the crowd when he came out, and I thought Seth's title run with the Universal belt wasn't that good. Apart from his match with AJ, he was getting booked of matches with Corbin, and just
3 matches with Baron
Corbin. I know, it just was kind of pulling his old title. And then of course Seth's been a bit controversial lately. I think people have lost a lot of love with Seth. He's been a bit of a dick.
A bit cocky, yeah.
He's been a bit of a dick on Twitter.
To John Moxley.
Yeah, and
in AEW.
And Will Ospreay going, oh, look at my bank account with Ospreay and all that. And then the thing with Becky wasn't great. I feel like, I'm glad that's semi-over now because I didn't like the whole thing with Becky because they got no chemistry. On pay-per-view, on TV. On TV.
On Monday Night Raw, the other day, there was a section with Seth and then it cut to Becky and Michael Cole goes, "Oh my God, look, it's Seth Rollins' girlfriend."
I know, they're ramming it down our throats. We get it, they're a couple, Jesus.
They're not even having a feud with each other anymore, so just leave it alone, would you?
Yeah, anyway, so of course, Brock absolutely destroyed Seth Rollins on Raw. Oh my God, it was brutal, like 3 F5s on a chair, an F5 on an ambulance.
I honestly started to worry. I know it's all like fake.
Oh yeah, it was a blood capsule.
But I mean, like, he was coughing up blood, spitting out blood.
He wasn't. It was a blood.
Well, yeah, obviously.
It was a blood capsule.
But I was like,
it's Paul Heyman,
crazy.
Now he's in charge. He wants more bloody, ruthless segments. So I really like it. And I don't know, it's hard to predict because this match might get changed. Seth might not be, I think on Raw now he's going to be like, in crutches and all that. So Brock Lesnar is going to retain, I think. I just think, what's the point of giving Brock 1 month with the Universal title? And I don't want to see Seth win the belt back. I didn't think he had a particularly memorable run. So I think keep it on Brock for a bit longer. What's the point of having 1 month with the Universal title? And then maybe he can lose it to a new guy or a new big guy, maybe at Survivor Series or the Rumble. So, and also, if Randy beats Kofi and Lesnar retains, then we get Randy and Brock at Survivor Series.
No,
I'd be down for that. Like Randy could get his revenge after SummerSlam.
Remember last time that happened though? Randy had his head caved in.
Yeah, but exactly, there could be like an ultimate grudge rematch. Randy gets his revenge after what happened at SummerSlam years ago. Anyway, so whatever happens, I think Brock's going to retain because I honestly don't want to see the belt go back in Seth. I don't think. Sorry, Seth, but yeah, I think Brock's going to retain, even though it's hard to predict. I feel like this could change now if Seth's really injured kayfabe-wise. They're writing him off TV for a bit. It could be a new challenger, but I'm going to say Seth. I'm going to say Brock to retain.
I mean, yeah, I suppose when you think about it, a champion never goes into their rematch and wins the title back.
And Brock...
Hardly ever.
And Brock already lost at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
He's not losing 2 of the big pay-per-views in a year, no.
That is true, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Brock Lesnar. Yeah, Brock Lesnar's winning.
Yeah. He's not...
I mean, I couldn't see them putting it back on Seth anyway unless they were wanting to really, really push him hard. And Brock was like, yeah, okay, I like this kid. Let him beat me twice. But I feel like, I don't know, Roman will probably beat Brock later in the year. As much as I don't want that to happen because we'll see Brock versus Roman 16,000, but yeah,
it could happen. I wouldn't put it.
It could happen. I wouldn't put it past Vince.
All right then. Okay, so we've got
Brock.
Okay. Well, those are our predictions for SummerSlam. We do have a few matches that we think might get announced, which haven't been announced yet, but I think they will. So Roman, we don't know who's going to face. We meant to have faced someone on SmackDown last night to announce this, and then all the stuff fell on him backstage, and he was fine. He was walking like that. And people might think it's going to be Joe, because he's had a bit of a thing with Joe, isn't he? Like the Samoan Summit. I don't want that, to be honest, because I don't want to see my face get buried any more than he already has been.
Whoever it is, Roman will win anyway.
Yeah, so if it is Joe, then great. I can't wait to see Joe get beat again. That hasn't happened enough this year already. God. We might also get Drew and Cedric Alexander, maybe, because they've had a bit of a thing going on, maybe.
I thought that kind of stopped when Drew kind of destroyed them on
they had that big brawl last night, on Monday, didn't they? That one big brawl. But if that happens, Drew. We also get the new Raw Tag Champions, the OC, defending, maybe against the Usos, maybe. If that happens, the OC, because they just won them. We might get the New Day defending their SmackDown belts against someone. I don't know who's on SmackDown at the minute. The Colognes? No, probably, maybe...
Heavy Machinery or...
Yeah, they've had like 2 shots already, so...
Rowan, but they again...
I don't know, maybe they won't defend them. I don't know, so yeah. And we also might get Shinsuke and Ali, because they've had 2 matches now.
Ali won 1.
Shinsuke won 1. Ali won the one last night, so we might get the rubber match on the pre-show.
Maybe
at SummerSlam. So SummerSlam. Right, yeah. So that is our SummerSlam prediction video. So thank you all for watching, guys. You looking forward to SummerSlam? Yes. Should be a really good show if they can pull it off, and I think they can. So, yeah, guys, thank you all for watching. I'll be back with Callum, probably for our Clash of Champions.
Is that what's next?
That's what's next. I think that's in September, so we'll leave you back in late August or early September to predict Clash of Champions in September. So yeah, thank you for joining.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining me once again, Callum. It's good to have you back.
It's good to be back.
Yes, and we'll be back for Clash of Champions. Anyway, thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you all soon.